Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. The host is here to discuss a significant and sudden shakeup in the European Union's notified body landscape, which directly impacts market access for many medical device manufacturers. In mid-August 2024, the medtech industry received two surprising announcements that have sent ripples through the regulatory community. First, the National Standards Authority of Ireland, or NSAI, announced its intention to make an orderly exit from its role as a medical device regulation MDR notified body by 2026. Almost simultaneously, news broke that TÜV NORD Scandinavia, another MDR-designated notified body, had filed for bankruptcy. Let's break down the NSAI decision. According to their statement, this is a strategic move to focus on their core standards and certification activities. They have committed to an orderly transition over the next 2 years, aiming to fulfill their existing contractual obligations and work with clients to transfer certifications to other notified bodies before their designation ceases in 2026. While this provides a runway for manufacturers, it still marks the departure of a well-established and respected body from the MDR system, further constraining an already limited resource pool. The situation with TÜV NORD Scandinavia is far more abrupt and concerning. The entity filed for bankruptcy just 7 months after its acquisition, citing low demand for its services as the primary reason. This is a stark reminder of the intense commercial pressures facing notified bodies under the MDR. Unlike NSAI's planned withdrawal, a bankruptcy introduces immediate uncertainty for its clients, whose CE certificates could be at risk if a swift and compliant transfer cannot be managed through the bankruptcy proceedings. These two events, though different in nature, collectively highlight a critical vulnerability in the EU's MDR framework: the limited capacity and fragility of the notified body system. With fewer notified bodies available, the remaining ones will face increased demand. This will almost certainly lead to longer review times, higher costs, and greater difficulty for manufacturers, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, to find a partner. This consolidation of power among a smaller number of large notified bodies could create significant market access barriers for innovative technologies. So, what does this mean for manufacturers? If your company holds an MDR certificate issued by NSAI or TÜV NORD Scandinavia, or if you are in the application process with them, you must take immediate action. The urgency is particularly high for clients of TÜV NORD Scandinavia due to the legal complexities of bankruptcy. The validity of your CE marking, and therefore your access to the entire EU market, is contingent on holding a valid certificate from a currently designated notified body. We recommend several practical actions for all regulatory and quality teams. First, if you are a client of either body, establish immediate and clear communication with them. You need to understand their specific process for certificate transfers, the official timelines involved, and what support they are obligated to provide. Second, begin your search for a new notified body without delay. The selection, application, and review process can take 12 to 18 months or even longer in the current environment. Waiting will put your market access at severe risk. Third, use this time to conduct a thorough internal review of your technical documentation and quality management system. Ensuring your files are complete, compliant, and well-organized will make the transfer audit with a new notified body much smoother. Finally, for all manufacturers, this situation should trigger a strategic review of your notified body partnership. Assess the stability, communication, and long-term commitment of your current or potential notified body. Building contingency plans is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity for risk management in the EU. Navigating these changes requires a proactive and strategic approach. If your organization needs help understanding the implications, managing the transition to a new notified body, or developing a robust global regulatory strategy, we at Pure Global can provide the necessary expertise. Please check out Pure Global for help with your global market access needs. In the description, you will find links to our free AI tools and database. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.